Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Tuesday evening and this evening I have to say I'm having a smug. Um excuse me, I came back in, Kathleen was working till 6. Obviously she works from home. So the dog and I pluttered about, put kettle on, made us tea, put dinner on, etc. etc. Did all the little bits. But while I was waiting on dinner cooking, which hands up, it was chicken, steak, and chips in the air fryer, because that gave me the 20 minutes while I was waiting on that to phone my car insurance. Now, my car insurance, I think, was £340 last year. I got the renewal through saying it was going to be £660. Are you having a laugh? I mean, really? No claims, no nothing. I have just been driving normal, nothing bad has happened. But they doubled my premium. So I went to one of the comparison sites and pulled up, put in all my details, pulled up the quotes, and there was a lot of them sitting 340, 350, and I was like, yeah, okay. And then I went further down and it got a bit cheaper. But of course, what you've got to do with that is watch what your excess is going to be, watch what things are added. So I chose one, I think it was 270 or something like that. Went onto the site, the insurer's site, and then went through again, confirmed all the details, and then they were like, right, here's your add-ons. And your add-ons, I don't need breakdown because we have AA membership, and it was a membership my dad took out when he was still a staff member. So we just keep that membership going. So I don't need breakdown cover. I did want a courtesy car. I did want personal injury cover, legal cover, courtesy car. So by the time I'd finished, it was £360 or something. So you're still talking £300 cheaper than my renewal, with all the bits that added on. And if I paid it as an annual sum, it was £330. So I dusted off my credit card and paid the £330. So that will get paid off over the next couple of months. And I have just saved myself £300. So I'm quite pleased with that, I have to say. It just shows how if you have, and I have to admit I hadn't noticed when I took out the policy, but it had an auto renewal on it, which I have now gone and cancelled. So once I get all the documentation through for this new insurance, I'm going to sit and go and check that I don't have auto renewal on this time either. Because how much money do they make on that with auto renewal that doubles your renewal price? Whew, I'm very glad I caught that. So all in all, that's been about, well, we took off the subscriptions. We've taken off Netflix, and there was another one that we had that's gone. And don't get me wrong, Kathleen and I used to watch more TV than we do now. Because Kathleen's now started reading, basically because she's found the Open Dyslexic font, so she can actually read for pleasure as opposed to it being a chore. And my goodness, is she reading? It's quite lovely to see her enjoying books the way that I enjoy books, just being able to bury herself in the world of whatever books she's reading. So she's been doing that for the past few months, and I have stopped watching telly as much. So there's no point in having the subscriptions. I also, I think I've told you before, cancelled the Amazon Music. Not impressed that that means I can't listen to my music that I purchased. But I'll probably find other ways, whether I get a CD player again or something. But I'm quite happy listening to the radio. It's very seldom that I actually need specific music. So that has worked out. So that's been quite a good month for cancelling subscriptions. As I say, I've just done the renewal for the car insurance. Tomorrow I will probably do the renewal for the house insurance, because as I said this morning, the people where it was insured with, Marks and Spencers, they've stopped doing house insurance now. So I'll need to see about that. But yeah, pretty much having a smug, because that's monthly payments that have been stopped. That's £300 being saved on the household insurance. So yeah, I'm feeling quite pleased with that. So now, as usual, I will go make myself a cup of tea, and I will catch you later.